So President Akufo-Addo, in his address on the 31st of May to Ghanaians on Ghana's COVID situation, announced the partial reopening of schools in the country. Now, this was after a consultative meeting had been held with all stakeholders in this regard, and it was to allow the final year students in tertiary, senior high schools and in the basic schools come back to school to prepare for their exit examination. Following a halt in school activities due to the lockdown, basic schools across the country are not in good shape. When Citi News visited Calvary Methodist Basic School 1 and 2 at Asylum Down, final year students were on campus working to put the school in order for resumption. With the necessary safety protocols in mind, the school had changed its sitting arrangement to allow for social distancing. A class of about 45 has now been reduced to 23 and 22 respectively, with names of students attached to each desk. Also, the inscription of "No face masks, no entry" was visibly pasted on the doors of the classrooms. With the laid down protocols at the school, the students are confident of not contracting the virus.
I'm very confident because it depends on the way you the person will take care of yourself. It has been said that there should be social distancing, so you have to know that maybe if you want to talk to someone, you will not be sure whether he or she has been infected with the disease. So you have to have social distance. The distance between the two of you should be at least a meter away.
They said we have to be social distance among ourselves. So when we are in social distance among ourselves, we will not affect with the diseases. And also they say we should wash our hands when we visit the toilet, or we touch our friends, or we take something floor, we should wash our hands.
Because I've put all the safety protocols into practice, so I'm sure I'm not going to be affected. They've provided Veronica buckets for us and nose masks and hand sanitizers.
The final year students are expected to study for some weeks before sitting for the Basic Education Certificate Examination (BECE). They tell me that they are confident that they will pass their exam.
When I was at home, I was been learning, and some of my friends too were saying that I should learn. So I'm sure that I'll pass my exams.
I'm sure I can pass. Because whilst I'm staying at home, I learn. So I'm sure I'll pass.
Please, yes, because whilst I was in their house, I didn't sit idle. I learned from the Ghana Learning Television, and also I took some of my textbooks and I answered questions which were set in the textbooks.
Earlier this week, other basic schools like the Kaneshi Kingsway Basic School also had their cleanup exercise. Reporting for Citi News from the Greater Accra region, my name is Kweku Ediama Ansa.